Welcome back, guys.
We have a interesting take on Saheeli combo for you.
Yeah, it's Saheeli Infect. Now,
there's no cats in this deck.
Are there Glistener Elves in this deck?
I don't think so either.
So, how's it Infect?
I think we're going to see a Blightsteel Colossus.
Oh my.
That guy's at 12-12.
I would like 11-11.
11-11.
I would like to see a Blightsteel Colossus.
So, can you get that thing off the table? I mean, obviously you have Path to Exile.
Yeah.
But if I'm playing Jund, how do I kill Blightsteel Colossus?
Well, I don't know.
I have Liliana.
Yeah, that's true. I guess you could edict it.
Yes, we agree. Ryan is a monster. We're going to see, hopefully, a Blightsteel Colossus come into the battlefield.
That would be quite entertaining. Alright, so here's Relic. Brought it in against the Tarmogoyf deck.
Of course.
Yep, and probably Lingering Souls as well.
Am I wrong, but am I seeing Simian Spirit Guides in this deck, too?
I would be shocked if there weren't.
There's also Temple of Epiphanies. I'm on board. I love Scrylands.
Yep. They're very underplayed. Alright, there's Treetop Village, my favorite 3/3 green ape creature.
Aha.
And it looks like...
A little light on black for Mr. Gorski.
Yeah, and I saw an Inquisition in his hand.
And that's something I think you do want in this matchup.
Yeah, this is unfortunate because the Abzan deck has a lot of powerful 3-mana spells that it can cast, like Liliana and...
Right. And I think with Ryan getting to untap here, now granted he's a little land light, but he has Mana Leak and Remand.
Yeah.
I think he can start hopefully building a hand here.
And if Chris has nothing else to do, he can just actually just attack with that Treetop Village.
Right.
And it'll
pretty
be
quick,
a 4/4.
It's a pretty quick clock.
Yeah, that's a fairly quick clock.
Because that's when they made Manlands cool. Like, they only take 2 to activate.
Yeah.
But we're going to chip away with the Noble Hierarch and see how far that gets us. Oh, Tarmogoyf's fine, but that's going to meet a Remand.
And that's a pretty good juicy Remand target.
Oh, absolutely.
Alright, so Ancestral Visions is down to 1.
Raw, Chief of Compliance?
It is. And he's sitting next to a Blightsteel Colossus.
Those are 2 cards that you would not think would be in the same hand at the same time.
I would not think they were.
Alright. Varal's going to come to the battlefield. That'll block Noble Hierarch.
It will.
It won't kill it, though.
Is it a 1/3?
It's a 1/3.
Yeah. So I still attack. I'm not gonna bluff Path or anything. I'm just gonna get in there. Alright, here's Tarmogoyf.
Tarmogoyf's clear, but you're fine with that. It will be in bolt range though when this relic cracks.
It's only a 2/3 at the moment. Alright, and...
Oh, I forgot Ancestral Vision was on the battlefield. Seems like a good one here.
So they'll make it a 3/4.
Yeah, there's a Scryland and a Bolt, I believe.
Yeah, and he drew another land for the turn.
But apparently with what Ryan's doing, I don't think you care about the Goyf in play.
Right. You're just probably going to try and counter his spells and remove his creatures until you're able to get your combo off. Grim Lavamancers are pretty good in this matchup.
Yeah. I'm going to exile 2 cards that pump your Goyf.
Although the Relic's a little bit of a non-bow.
Well, yeah, Relic is kind of irrelevant here now, but now you can just use a Grim Lavamancer to exile 2 cards to kill Tarmogoyf.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can take... I think you target Noble Hierarch first, because it seems like Chris is definitely light on mana.
I might target the Goyf first just because with a couple spells being cast, then it might not be able to die to the Grim.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
Now, this is beats. So just the Treetop Village.
That seems fine. I'm going to swing 4/4 trample.
I guess you could be worried about the Relic, like a block and a bolt or something like that. I mean, the Goyf is just a 2/3 at the moment.
I think Ryan does have a bolt in hand, but he's going to go in and crack, looks like crack Relic.
Yep. Draw.
Try to draw.
It looks like he drew Shiv and
So it looks like no bolt, maybe. So yeah, Ryan's going to be like, yeah, Village is in there. I'm down to 11.
It doesn't look like It didn't look like he counted the Exalted on that.
We'll see if it becomes irrelevant here.
Yeah. So there's Echoing Truth.
For 1 mana.
Yeah.
Naturally.
I like it. Baral's pretty strong. He forces your opponents to comply.
I agree. He is the Chief of Compliance.
Yep. Did you know that he murdered Chandra's father?
That poor person.
Yeah. Kieran Nalaar.
Kieran Nalaar.
Stabbed him in the chest.
Kieran's heart is a really powerful thing, though.
Yes.
He did not go down without a fight.
That was made 10 years after his death in honor of him. It was named in honor of him.
It looks like we were watching a Kaladesh and Aether Revolt modern deck.
Constructed.
Constructed deck.
Kaladesh block constructed.
Chandra's going to join the battlefield
now,
kill your Noble Hierarch.
Ryan, I gotta call you out on this one. This is a huge flavor fail. Chandra would never battle with the man who killed her father.
Now, can you see Chandra dealing 4 to Baral?
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's what needs to happen.
She would kill him in a heartbeat. All right. Oh no, that's a forest.
No, that's a swamp.
Oh
nope.
It is a forest.
Well, it's shiny.
It does look like a swamp.
Nor can I read. But we're good. We have 3 green sources. And we're going to play our Tarmogoyf. That's at least a 3/4, I think, right now. Creature, sorcery, instant, yeah.
Yeah.
Because of the Echoing Truth.
Yep.
That's fine. That'll do for now. You can start trying to get rid of Chandra, but, naturally 4 mana planeswalkers with 4 abilities tend to be really good in Modern.
Chris is at 17 from the Brawl tech.
Yes, he is. I forgot Brawl turned sideways.
He did indeed. All right, here's Scry. I say bottom.
So, unfortunately, though, Ryan does have the 1 Blightsteel in his deck.
Yeah.
But I'm going to cast this card, and that is Sleight of Hand.
There's no way to put that Blightsteel back in your deck in Modern, is there? I mean, no played way, anyway.
The only way I can see is if he plays, is it Sea Beyond that lets you draw 2 and shuffle 1 back into your library?
I don't know.
I think it is. It's either 4C or Sea Beyond that lets you draw 2 cards and then put a card from your hand back and shuffle it back into your library.
Does Blightsteel has the clause where he's not allowed to be reanimated, right?
No.
He doesn't.
If he would go to a graveyard, you shuffle him in, reveal him and shuffle him in.
So if you had to wait,
he has a Progenitus clause.
Okay, so if Ryan has a way to discard it,
right?
Mana Leak on Lingering Souls.
Oh, yep, I'm gonna loot.
Yeah, why not?
Hey,
and there you go.
All right, works for me.
So that will shuffle the whole graveyard.
Now, I can't wait though to see this Blightsteel Colossus get revealed to this Chandra.
Right,
Ryan he has to exile it.
Ryan does have to shuffle the rest of his graveyard, correct?
No, it's just Blightsteel.
Okay.
It's not Progenitus effect. What's the Eldrazi Titan that does not shuffle your graveyard in? It's one of them. I feel like.
Huh. I thought they all just had the same ability.
No, Blightsteel is actually just a reveal and shuffle in. It's a Darksteel Colossus, but with Infect.
Okay.
I remember Darksteel Colossus was like a vintage all-star before they were like, oh, here's Blightsteel, by the way.
Yep.
It would be pretty cool, though, if the 3 artifacts that Ryan was running were Blightsteel, Darksteel, and a Corrosion. Cool. It's like, here is 32 power.
All right, so Ryan's going to crack the Relic and activate the Grim Lavamancer to kill the Tarmogoyf.
Right.
Untap and draw a Bolt.
There's another Scryland.
Yep.
That's going to the bottom. If I'm him, I was like, all right, let's mess around with Chandra.
Yep, and...
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, too bad he can't cast it.
We are literally playing a Kaladesh Aether Revolt constructed deck.
Really, it's true.
So that's going to drop Chris down to 15.
I haven't seen Aspire Bluff Canals yet, but it's coming.
Oh, I'm sure they're there.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the Blightsteel to get revealed to Chandra, to where he cannot use 14. Infect. Oh, 14. Did we find a fetch land? Oh, no, he swung sideways.
Yeah, he attacked with Brawl.
Has Ryan been using his Grim Lavamancer?
The only time I've seen him use it is to kill the Goyf that one turn. He hasn't had a lot of cards in his graveyard to work with because of the relics.
Oh, there's Thought Scour.
That'll take care of that.
I imagine we're going to see a... That's not how that works.
Nope, we got our horror.
So it looks like they very quickly shortcutted, and Chris discarded 2 cards, and Ryan drew. Usually when you see Thought Scour, it's targeting yourself. So Chandra's going to reveal Fetch Land. That's going to drain Chris 2 down to 10. There's a Serum Visions. And Blightsteel was one of those scries. That's going to be instantly shipped to the bottom, I'm sure. And Baral's getting in the red zone, dropping Chris down to 9. So let's see what Chris can try to get out of this hole. There looks like a basic Plains. And Chris is like, no more. I concede.
Okay, well, I'm back for
So
the end.
It looks like they shortcut that Thought Scour really quickly, and we did not see Chris mill 2 cards.
He told me that Chris did mill.
Yeah, eventually, I just didn't
See it.
It didn't look like it now.
Okay, well, Chris conceded the match is over, so Ryan's got it 2-1.
I do not think we're going to be able to find another match, though. I just snagged these guys as they were going to Game 3. It seemed like a lot of people potentially were already done, too.
Yeah, Modern's fast. We'll be back for round number 2, guys. Thanks for watching. Once again, I'm Ryan.
I'm Daniel.
We're broadcasting from Forceman Comics and Gaming in Morgantown, West Virginia. We'll be right back for round number 2. Don't go away.